Beware. You need to go for a test because it's growing fast. My beloved child, stay exactly where you are. Don't scroll, don't blink, because what I'm about to reveal will change how you look at everything that's been happening to you lately. Something inside you has been quietly growing, not just in your body, but in your energy, your spirit, your destiny. It started small, almost invisible, a strange feeling, a sudden chill, or a heartbeat that races for no reason. You've ignored it, thinking it's just stress, fatigue, or coincidence. But now, it's demanding attention. The universe is shaking your shoulder, whispering, "Go for the test. Don't skip this part." The timing is divine, and heaven doesn't send warnings twice. The same energy that once protected you is now urging you to act before this growth takes control. There's a reason you've been waking up at strange hours. A reason your body reacts before your mind can understand. Something inside knows what's coming. It's not fear, it's awareness trying to save you. 444. Type Amen to get blessing. Listen carefully, because this part is crucial. The shift you've been feeling isn't random. Your intuition has been screaming, but the noise of the world made you silence it. That's why this message reached you now, not yesterday, not next week, but now. You might think this is physical, something medical, something growing where it shouldn't. But what's truly expanding is energy, the energy of suppressed emotion, ignored truth, and hidden pain. If left unchecked, it manifests in forms that shake the very foundation of your peace. Archangel Michael says, the body reacts when the soul is unheard. That's why tests aren't just for the flesh, they're for the spirit too. You're being told to examine what you've buried deep within, before it turns into something far greater than you can handle. Someone near you has sensed it too. They've looked at you differently lately, with concern, with hesitation, with silent questions in their eyes. That's because they can feel the unseen energy expanding around you. 333. Type Amen for protection. My dear one, don't take this lightly. When growth happens in silence, it becomes dangerous not because of what it is, but because of how long it's been ignored. Heaven is showing you signs through your body, small aches, flashes of dizziness, sudden tears, or pressure in your chest when no one's around. This isn't meant to scare you. It's meant to awaken you. The same divine force that lets flowers bloom in darkness is now lighting a fire in your awareness. You are being guided toward healing, but first, you must face what's been expanding quietly within you. Go for the test. Whether it's a check on your body, your heart, or your energy, don't delay it another day. Because what's growing fast right now needs your courage, not your fear. Don't skip. Stay till the end, your clarity is hidden in the next words. 555. Type Amen for clarity. My precious child, there was a time when you thought pain meant punishment. But not this time. This is the body's alarm, the soul's cry for balance. The reason this is happening isn't random, it's connected to something you haven't released, something you've carried longer than you should. Archangel Michael says, every hidden truth in the body seeks light. That's why your energy feels heavier. It's not just fatigue, it's spiritual weight waiting to be lifted. You've been absorbing emotions that weren't even yours, and they've started shaping your reality. Go for the test, not because you're sick, but because you deserve confirmation that you're about to rise above it. The truth will liberate you faster than fear can consume you. Someone close to you will remind you of this soon. When they mention hospitals, healing, or rest, don't ignore it. That's heaven speaking through them. 777. Type Amen to receive strength. My beloved soul, I can feel your heartbeat aligning with this moment. That's not coincidence, that's resonance. What's growing inside you is both a warning and a blessing. It's urging you to shed what no longer serves you and step into renewal. Every symptom, every strange sensation, it's the divine asking for acknowledgement. If you delay, it grows faster. If you face it, it dissolves into light. You have 48 hours to decide whether you'll keep pretending nothing's wrong or listen to the call that's been echoing inside. Go for that test. Ask for that scan. Make that appointment. Even if it's just to silence your fear, it will open a door you didn't know existed. Don't scroll, not now. You're closer to truth than you've ever been. 999. Type Amen for divine healing. My child of light, heaven's message is simple: what's growing can no longer be hidden. This is your moment to stop doubting your intuition. You already know something's off, you've felt it. Now it's time to face it. Whether it's a test of your body or your faith, take it. Don't let the unknown grow in silence. Because sometimes, the test isn't about results, it's about courage. Archangel Michael says, "The brave aren't those who never fear, but those who face it before it finds them." That's you. The chosen one who doesn't run anymore. When you go for the test, you'll realize something incredible: it was never about illness. It was about awakening. 1111. Type Amen if you're ready to heal. My beloved child, don't move from this moment. The revelation that's about to unfold will explain everything your soul has been whispering for weeks. You felt it, that uneasy stillness, that sharp instinct that something inside is changing faster than you can understand. The results you're about to receive aren't just numbers on a page. They're mirrors, reflections of what your emotions, your fears, and your prayers have been creating. The test you take will not only reveal what's happening inside your body but also what has been suppressed in your heart. Don't skip this. The message is wrapped in urgency because heaven doesn't repeat what it's already made clear. You're standing at the intersection between revelation and rebirth. 333. Type Amen for courage. Listen closely, because the universe has been sending you previews. That strange pain, that sudden heartbeat, that pull in your chest when you remember someone's name, it's all connected. Energy never hides, it disguises itself until you notice. Archangel Michael says, when the body aches, it is the soul asking to be seen. The reason this is growing so quickly is that you've been absorbing everyone's chaos while neglecting your own balance. You've healed others, listened to others, and forgot that you needed healing too. Now, your spirit has decided enough is enough. It's demanding your attention in the only way it knows, through signs, sensations, and subtle warnings. This isn't punishment, it's preparation. Don't scroll, my child. Something big is about to shift for you. 444. Type Amen for balance. My dear one, when you step into that room for your test, remember this: it's not fear walking in, it's faith. You're not being checked because you're broken, you're being checked because heaven is ready to confirm your restoration. The doctor, the nurse, the person holding the clipboard, they're not just people. They're divine instruments placed there to guide you back into alignment. Every word they say, every look they give, will carry a message meant for your soul. You might feel nervous, your hands may tremble, but Archangel Michael is standing right beside you. He's saying softly, don't be afraid of what's growing, be grateful you caught it in time. Don't skip. Stay till the end, the next moment will reveal why this all had to happen. 555. Type Amen for divine timing. My chosen soul, something strange happens after the test. The air around you feels lighter. The nurse smiles wider than before. It's as if the universe just exhaled a secret relief. That's because you obeyed the call. You faced what others would run from. The waiting hours that follow are sacred, you'll notice signs everywhere. A song lyric that repeats your fear back to you, a bird that lands near your window, a number that appears on the screen again and again. Those aren't coincidences, those are confirmations. What's growing isn't just physical, it's your resilience. The divine saw how much pressure you've endured, how long you've stayed silent while carrying invisible pain. This test is heaven's way of saying, you've done enough suffering, now let us handle it. 777. Type Amen for release. My beloved heart, when the results arrive, don't panic if they sound complicated. Every word, every term, every medical phrase, it's only data. It does not define your future. You have the power to shift outcomes through awareness and alignment. Archangel Michael says, faith is the medicine that rewrites reality. And that's exactly what's happening now. Even if the paper shows something alarming, understand, the healing already began the moment you decided to listen. Heaven doesn't warn to frighten, it warns to protect. This is your protection unfolding right before your eyes. Don't scroll. Don't doubt. Something miraculous is being rewritten in your timeline. 888. Type Amen for healing energy. My child of strength, the next few days will feel strange. You'll sense quiet waves moving through your body, like energy recalibrating. That's because once you know, your body begins to cooperate with your spirit again. You'll crave rest, silence, and peace, give yourself all of it. You've carried others for too long, it's your time to be carried by grace. Every cell in your being is listening to the divine right now, rearranging itself toward restoration. You'll dream of water, of light, of someone placing their hand gently on your shoulder. That's Archangel Michael confirming that the test was the turning point. You've been cleared not only of what's harmful but of what's heavy. 999. Type Amen for renewal. My beloved child, the results will surprise even the professionals. They'll expect one thing and find another. Because what was once growing uncontrollably has suddenly begun to shrink. That's not science, that's divine intervention. Heaven has stepped in to reset what was out of balance. The moment you surrendered, the energy that caused the growth began to dissolve. You'll feel it, the lightness in your chest, the calm in your breath, the peace that arrives out of nowhere. Archangel Michael says, healing is not always seen in scans, but always felt in peace. And peace is coming for you faster than pain ever did. 11:11, type Amen if you believe in your miracle. My dear, heaven's timeline is perfect. You weren't late, you weren't careless, you were guided. Every delay, every strange symptom, every push to get tested was the divine protecting your future. You're walking into a season where health, peace, and purpose will grow, not fear. Something is still unfolding, but now it's in your favor. You'll soon receive a message, maybe from the doctor, maybe from someone you love, and it will begin with the words, "Good news." When you hear it, you'll remember this moment. You'll remember that you listened. Don't skip. Stay aware. Because the growth that once scared you is now transforming into light within you. 12:12, type Amen for final victory. My beloved child, don't scroll. The moment you've been waiting for has finally arrived. The message you're about to receive will make every sleepless night and every silent prayer finally make sense. The doctor's voice trembles a little when they read the paper. Not because it's bad, but because they can't explain what they see. The numbers that once frightened everyone have suddenly stabilized. The scans that once showed chaos now reveal light. Heaven moved faster than science could record it. Something divine interfered. What was growing in darkness has been replaced with restoration, and every trace of fear has been rewritten by grace. 333, type Amen for divine restoration. My dear one, there's a calm silence in the room. Even machines that once beeped endlessly seem quieter now. You feel a soft warmth in your chest, a sign that Archangel Michael is near, smiling, watching, protecting. He whispers softly, you listened. You obeyed the call. Now witness the miracle unfold. These words echo inside your spirit like music that only your soul can hear. Every cell in your body begins to glow with quiet strength, responding to the divine command that healing has begun. This isn't coincidence. This is heaven's precision. What they thought would grow into danger has now transformed into proof that faith works faster than fear. 444, type Amen if you feel His presence. My child of light, when you step outside the clinic, the world feels different. The air is softer, the sky brighter. Even the ground beneath your feet feels alive, as if the earth itself is celebrating your second chance. You'll notice something, strangers looking at you with calm admiration, birds flying in unusual patterns above you, and the wind carrying whispers that sound like your name. That's the divine chorus announcing your breakthrough. Archangel Michael says, when healing happens, heaven rejoices louder than illness ever screamed. And now, heaven is rejoicing over you. You've crossed a threshold, from uncertainty to divine confirmation. 555, type Amen for your new beginning. My beloved, the next hours unfold like a dream. A message appears on your phone, one you weren't expecting. It's short, simple, and filled with relief. Everything looks good. You're going to be okay. You read it twice, then again, as tears form quietly in your eyes. That's the good news heaven promised. That's the sign your soul has been craving. The fear that once lived inside you has vanished like smoke in sunlight. Don't skip, my child. This isn't the end, it's the start of your restoration story. Every viewer who's listening right now needs to know that miracles don't arrive with noise, they arrive with peace. 666. Type Amen for peace of mind. My precious soul, now that the results are clear, you'll start to see how everything connects. The sleepless nights, the whispers to get tested, the sudden sense of urgency, they were all divine setups for your protection. Archangel Michael didn't want you to wait until it was too late. That's why you were pulled to this message. That's why you couldn't scroll away. You were meant to hear these words at this exact moment. Heaven never wastes warnings. Every one of them leads to awakening. And now that you've passed this test, not just of the body, but of faith, your next chapter begins with unstoppable blessings. 777. Type Amen for divine favor. My beloved child, the healing didn't just happen in your body, it spread into your destiny. You'll begin to notice people returning to your life, opportunities resurfacing, and lost energy flowing back into your spirit. Everything that paused while you suffered is now resuming in divine timing. The very place where pain once lived will now become a source of power. You'll inspire others to take action, to listen to their inner voice, and to believe that miracles aren't ancient stories, they're daily realities. Archangel Michael says, those who survive the storm are chosen to guide others through it. That's your new role, my child. You're no longer the one who feared, you're the one who overcame. 888. Type Amen to accept your calling. My dear, in the coming days, watch for the signs of full recovery. A sudden burst of energy, an urge to clean your space, a feeling of renewal from deep within, these are confirmations that your healing is complete. When you look in the mirror, you'll notice it too, your eyes shine brighter, your aura feels lighter. You are not who you were before the test. You're someone reborn under divine observation. Don't forget to thank the divine realm that orchestrated this miracle. Whisper your gratitude at night. For every tear you cried, heaven has now planted joy in its place. 999. Type Amen for complete healing. My beloved one, now the truth unfolds. What was growing fast wasn't just something physical. It was your transformation. It was your spiritual awakening, growing too powerful for the old version of you to contain. You had to face fear to realize how strong you are. You had to go through the test to remember that your body and spirit are one, both made by divine hands. Archangel Michael stands behind you now, wings open, declaring, "It is finished. The light has won." And as you breathe, you can feel it, peace entering every corner of your being. 1111. Type Amen if you feel reborn. My beloved child, from this day forward, walk differently. Speak gently. Treat every heartbeat like it's heaven applauding your courage. Because that's what it is, a rhythm of divine gratitude for your faith. Don't skip the next opportunity heaven sends. You've been upgraded, spiritually and emotionally. The tests ahead will no longer break you, they'll reveal your next level of power. What once scared you now bows before you. Because healing isn't about survival, it's about awakening. 12:12. Type Amen to seal your miracle. My beloved child, take a deep breath. The storm has passed, but the message isn't over yet. The reason heaven led you through this test isn't just to heal you, it's to awaken you. There was something divine hidden inside this experience, a sacred assignment only your soul could handle. You weren't being punished, you were being prepared. Each ache, each tear, each moment of fear carved space for something greater to be born inside you. Don't skip this part. It's the most important. What was growing wasn't an illness, it was your gift. 333. Type Amen for awakening. My dear one, Archangel Michael says, only the chosen endure such pressure, for gold is not found, it is refined. That's what happened to you. The universe placed you under divine refinement until you rediscovered your worth. Every scan, every test, every waiting moment was designed to realign you with purpose. Heaven wanted you to slow down, to listen, to see yourself again. You weren't losing time, you were regaining truth. Now, your spirit glows with clarity. What was once pain has turned into direction. You no longer chase answers, they're arriving effortlessly, carried by light. 444. Type Amen for divine purpose. My beloved, the people who doubted you will soon come back, confused by your peace. They'll ask how you survived, how you smile after all that fear. They won't understand that you were never alone, that angels stood guard around your bed while you slept, whispering healing into your veins. You'll see it in small moments, your reflection looking steadier, your steps feeling lighter, your laughter sounding real again. This isn't temporary recovery, this is permanent transformation. You were never meant to stay broken. You were meant to rise stronger than ever, carrying heaven's light through your story. 555. Type Amen if you're ready to rise. My precious soul, heaven didn't just heal you for your sake, it healed you for others. Someone close to you is now walking through the same shadows you just escaped. Your story will be their map. Your courage will be their signal that healing is real. Archangel Michael says, the healed become healers without realizing it. You are that healer now. Your words, your presence, your silence, they all carry vibration strong enough to awaken hope in others. This was never just about a test. It was about transformation. And you passed it, not with perfect results, but with perfect faith. 777. Type Amen to accept your new light. My beloved child, soon you'll begin noticing something incredible. Every time you speak about what you've been through, others will feel peace. Every time you walk into a room, the atmosphere will shift. You've become a carrier of healing energy. You won't need to prove your power, it will reveal itself in the calm that follows you. The same light that dissolved your pain now radiates through you, touching lives you don't even know. The growth that once terrified you has now become your greatest blessing. Heaven turned it into purpose, and the world will soon feel its warmth. 888. Type Amen for divine glow. My child of destiny, your tests may be over, but your mission has just begun. From now on, your sensitivity is your strength. Every time you feel a subtle pull, a whisper, or a sudden knowing, that's not fear, that's guidance. Follow it. Trust it. It will never lead you astray again. The same divine current that brought you to this message will keep leading you into miracles too specific to explain. Don't skip, my child. Stay awake to the signs, because heaven will keep speaking through your instincts. 999. Type Amen for divine guidance. My beloved, the truth is this: heaven allowed what was growing to wake you up. Not to scare you, not to harm you, but to activate the light within you that had been sleeping. You're no longer who you were before this moment. You're reborn, aligned, unstoppable. The reason Archangel Michael called you here was because you were losing yourself in noise. Now, silence has become your teacher. Through this, you've remembered that peace isn't found outside, it grows within. You've passed heaven's test, and now heaven owes you blessings beyond measure. 1111. Type Amen if you claim your miracle season. My child of light, the story ends here, but your destiny begins tonight. When you close your eyes after this message, expect vivid dreams. You may see colors, numbers, or a figure with wings standing beside you. That's Archangel Michael confirming your next step. He will whisper the direction for your new chapter, where to go, who to trust, what to release. Follow it without hesitation. Everything is already aligning for you in perfect timing. And when you wake tomorrow, you'll know, the test that once scared you was actually the door to your purpose. 1212. Type Amen to seal your divine destiny. Final blessing. My beloved child, the storm has served its purpose. You are protected, chosen, renewed, and unstoppable. Heaven has declared over you, no more pain, no more confusion, only light and divine clarity. Remember this always: the one who listens survives, the one who obeys transforms, and the one who believes becomes unstoppable. Your healing is complete. Your new season has begun. Walk in peace, for heaven now walks with you. 2222. Type Amen to end your storm forever. Archangel Michael says, carry light, and you will never walk alone. Sparkles 888 Sparkles.